Because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Throw left side, completion to Rice. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That is caught. And he will have a Chiefs first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Mahomes now to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in this division round matchup. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And they will be let out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
For a guy still in his 2nd year in the NFL, this is obviously a big spot for him to try and fill. Able to engineer the victory in the wild card round last weekend. That's got to give him confidence, and it's got to elevate the confidence of his teammates as well. But as he said after the win, things are only going to get tougher from there. He understands the situation he's in. He understands what's ahead of him in this one.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Hand off to Spears. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
And this might not be the last interception we see, Brandon. Both of these teams like to throw the football, but here in this snow, Ball's not going to always go where you want it to. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Jeffrey Simmons. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Throwing on second and long. Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And just like that, it's third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Mahomes to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So on fourth down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
2nd and 6. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. And here's a give to Spears. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On play action, they'll throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. And now they'll shift things around. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, it's Spears to the 27-yard line. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
They'll set up to throw. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA's. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Back to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big play there on the catch and run. 36 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Spears will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now Mahomes. This will be caught by Brown. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to find his tight end, Gray, complete. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now here's Mahomes. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on 1st and goal, so a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack. Mahomes going to throw. And he's got it. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And Brown's got it for a Chiefs touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Butker on for the PAT. It's good to make it 17-7.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Here's a run by Spears. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Back to throw here. That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 37-yard line. Back to throw. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26. At the 26-yard line. Mahomes now to throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and the defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line.
So first thing that crosses my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Out of the gun to give to Spears. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give with the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety. So this is where a defense can really pin back its ears, bring it all, sell out to stop the run. This time, it'll earn them 2 points.
They definitely guessed right here. A run blitz all the way, and that's a bad feeling for a running back when he knows he's got to at least get it over the goal line. But all he sees are opposing jerseys.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll let it fly for Austin. That's caught at the 25. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. So it's on to half.
A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Titans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Taken down. Back at his own 7. Chris Jones forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. They'll look to throw.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the return man will shuffle through the white stuff, secure the fair catch with both hands. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Got a man over the middle, Worthy.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 2. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Here's Pacheco once again. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
That's into the hands of Worthy.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Titans' 29-yard line.
Looking to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. They're going to look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. So on fourth down, Mahomes off. Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. Butker's kick here is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
17 yards on that play for the Titans. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And that's another throw that could have been intercepted. Part of this, you credit the defense. They've been really stingy. But he's also made some really questionable throws, and that's another one right there.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco to the 43, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now Mahomes. This will be caught by Brown. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
He'll get this complete to Worthy.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4.
A handoff now for Pacheco.
And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
They'll set up a throw. This is caught. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce from 10 yards out.
And the Chiefs are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is up to 15 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field.
Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Complete to Austin here over the middle.
And now they're in the hurry-up. 2nd and 6. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 63 yards.
And the Titans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point splits the uprights as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back on. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. On the handoff, it's Pacheco.
Nifty move. Oh, now he bowls him over.
66 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like you know his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do you know, what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then at the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to letting it slip away.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
Now a run with Pacheco.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Here's Pacheco.
And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. To throw, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. That's Rice. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And he is going to get this close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the Titans' 38. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 22-yard line. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
A give right side for Pacheco. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Oh, no, he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Fortunately for him, that ball stayed close so that he could recover it on his own.
And you know the prayers that were going through his head as the ball escaped from him? How happy was he at the end of it when he found the football again, able to retain possession?
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. This is Pacheco. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll run again.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
And that's off the right upright. Thought it might sneak in, but it did not. It's no good. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead holds at 8. So this defense gets an assist from the goalpost, and as a result, it's going to keep them within 1 score.
Yeah, that looked to be good the whole way. But that is a big break here in the fourth quarter of a football game. Now your offense needs to find a way to capitalize.
He finds Austin complete.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He's been quiet all afternoon. He may have just come up with a play of the day right there, though.
Obviously, it's not the volume in which you get done. It's the quality, and that was a quality catch right there.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Now second down and a few inches.
Back to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Well, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback.
And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And he will get in. The 2-point conversion is good. And we may be on our way to overtime.
Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, fourth quarter, as the kick is away here.
Well, now how about this return? And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes. Open man right side is Rice.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Here's first down. Mahomes will throw. Finding Kelsey.
And gets by him, and now a little daylight. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This to book a trip to the AFC title game. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and that changes everything here in OT.
Well, what a game this has been, and now it'll take overtime to decide who goes on to the AFC title game. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Titans now just about ready to take over. Well, CD certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people have called for this change before, and they finally got it. After the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs, Patrick Mahomes and KC, they score first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football, and people hated that. Now if the game reaches OT, every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, if you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
They are into field goal range, but definitely thinking touchdown as they come up 1st and 10. And able to get this to the 31.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. Once that ball was popped in the air, you could almost hear the silence, the collective breath being held here in the stadium.
Let's be honest about it. We both came out of our chairs, didn't we? Anytime you see the ball in the air like that, there is that collective rise, the crowd holding its breath, and boy, oh boy, the moment of truth as it comes down. Man, that was something.
Everything magnified here in overtime.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
They'll drop the throw.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
To about the 33-yard line.
This being their second opportunity in overtime, third overall drive, see if they can settle into a rhythm.
And that's what you're looking for. Get a few first downs, move the ball downfield, have some confidence, get yourself in a spot where you can at least kick a field goal to win it. But I tell you this, if I'm the play caller, I'm looking at that part of my sheet that says playmakers. Get the ball in their hands, critical situation, now's their time. Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Here's the Chiefs punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
Well, this is a pretty rare situation here, Charles. You get into overtime, neither team coming through with even a field goal on their first drive. So now, sudden death with the time remaining. Next score wins.
And now I would say that going at it might be a little bit easier for both teams now because they've eased into overtime. That first series, boy, everything on the line then. Now you've seen what a defense is throwing at you. You can make some adjustments, and all you need is 3 points to win it.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Hand off to Spears.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync. And the Chiefs are going to get him. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
We've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. I know there may be temptation to go for it here in overtime, but you have to punt the football.
I like how emphatic you are about it because I know the tendency is, as a player, let's go get this thing. You're actually telling your coach, come on, coach, we can get it. We have that play call. And the head coach has to remember, that play call likely isn't there. Punt the ball away. Punt it away. Be smart.
Trust your defense.
Trust them.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
Ooh, the juke. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Again, it's Pacheco.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, Worthy.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Mahomes to throw it. That one caught by Rice. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. This to book a trip to the AFC title game. And this one is no good. He missed it. And we will play on here in overtime. One overtime, how about two? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment.
Welcome back to the divisional round of the playoffs. A second overtime moments away. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw.
Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That one's taken in by Spears.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it.
They'll go for it. It's Spears.
And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 45. And his throw here's incomplete. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here, a 1st down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up. But in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
103 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
That is caught. He's going to have the 1st down and then some.
And he's going to score. It's a touchdown. No flags. And in an overtime thriller, they are moving